Percy Bysshe Shelley left behind a legacy of literary works including his prominent essay, A Defense of Poetry. In this essay, Shelley argues for the essential role of poetry in society. Percy Bysshe Shelley begins his essay, A Defense of Poetry, by challenging the conventional understanding of poetry merely as a form of entertainment. He asserts that entertainment is not the primary purpose of poetry. Poetry serves a much higher purpose. He believes that it is a powerful instrument for expressing the human spirit and the pursuit of truth. He compares poetry with prose. He says that poetry is not dull and connects us to deeper realities. According to Shelley, poetry can deal with the concepts that exist beyond the material world. Poetry reflects the beauty, truth, and goodness that are often dimmed in the everyday hustle and bustle of life. He is of the view that we catch glimpses of the eternal through poetry. It is poetry which nourishes our souls and raises our existence to an oppressive level. Shelley portrays the poet as a visionary figure. He argues that a poet possesses a heightened sensitivity to the wonders of the universe. The poet is not merely a creator of verses, but a diviner who unveils profound insights about the nature of reality. The poets offer us truths that evade the grasp of reason alone. Percy Bysshe Shelley contends in his essay, A Defense of Poetry, that poetry has the power to ignite social change. Poetry stimulates our emotions, awakens our conscience, and inspires us to make an effort for a better world. Poetry can evoke empathy and compassion, through which it creates understanding among individuals. Central to Percy Bysshe Shelley's defense of poetry is the notion of the imagination. He sees imaginative faculty as the source of artistic inspiration and intellectual enlightenment. By using imagination, poets weave together disparate elements of experience and create new worlds and perspectives. In his essay, A Defense of Poetry, Percy Bysshe Shelley emphasizes the joy and wonder that poetry brings into our lives. The readers immerse themselves in the beauty of poetic language and imagery. In this way, they experience moments of transcendence that uplift their spirits and expand their horizons. It is Shelley's view that poetry is not a luxury, but a fundamental human need. It is a source of solace and inspiration in times of adversity. Finally, Percy Bysshe Shelley concludes his essay, A Defense of Poetry, by asserting that poetry possesses a timeless quality. Poetry leaves its enduring impact across generations. Unlike other human expressions that may fade day by day, great poetry stands the test of time. Poetry continuously inspires readers long after its creation. It is poetry through which the voices of past generations echo into the present. Poetry enriches our cultural heritage and shapes our collective identity. In conclusion, Percy Bysshe Shelley's A Defense of Poetry is a passionate plea for the recognition of poetry as a vital force in human society. By talking about the profound significance of poetry in our lives, Shelley invites us to embrace the transformative power of imagination. In an age marked by uncertainty, his words serve as a reminder of the enduring value of poetry as a source of meaning, beauty, and enlightenment.